What's up, guys? Friday here. Haven't done much this week other than lick our wounds and clean up around the shop. We got some stuff to do with Farm Trucking Asian today, and then we got to hit the road. So get this old fat block out of here. You'll see we were going to tear this thing down, put it in a K5 project we got coming up, but
man, the guy really wanted it back.
The guy really wanted it back.
I don't know if it means something to him, but he offered me enough for it that it's worth it whenever we drive to Georgia to pick up the OG to swing through Huntsville, Alabama and drop this bad boy off to
So this is the 454 out of the race dump. Pulled it out. Was, like I said, was going to put it in a K5, but the guy really wants it back. So we're going to give it, or we ain't going to give it to him.
Yeah.
Not till he puts some money in Sean's hand.
Yeah.
But we found this thing right here. Another old fat block just down the road. Guy had for sale on Marketplace. Really don't know anything about it. It's 30 over. It's got a ZZ502 cam in it.
Yeah, it's a Vortec 454 out of a 91-ton truck. So, man, it should have plenty of torque. It's supposed to be fresh. It's never been fired up since built, but it's been sitting for 2 years. And I gave for that and the Turbo 400 transmission, which is a short tail shaft, which is the one that I'm gonna need for the transfer case. I gave less for this than what I would have had in building that motor. So it was kind of a no-brainer. So it's got serpentine belt system and everything on it already. From what I understand, these 8-blade fans.
It's got an 8-blade fan, and that son of a bitch is hard to find.
8-blade fan, man. I mean, it's got an 8-blade fan. Look, I don't know anything about the 8-blade fan.
We're gonna need y'all to tell us if it's really that hard to find.
It's supposed to be something special.
Yep.
Like you can't find them, So I was gonna probably put a radiator with an electric fan on it, but holy shit, we got an 8-blade fan.
They're hard to find. So
these things are unicorns. So we're gonna use the 8-blade fan.
Yep.
And
8 blades.
8 blades. So, but it's got the whole everything over here, all the way to the power steering pump with the serpentine belt on it. So the one thing that it doesn't have though is push rods. So we have measured for push rods.
They're long.
Right here. They are long.
Say no LS stuff.
Yeah, they're long and little.
Yeah, they're the same size as the LS
diameter.
diameter.
Me want to think that they're gonna bow in this deal.
Yeah, the guy at Summit didn't want to sell them to me.
I wouldn't either, but luckily, man, we won't even take this thing probably to $6 grand.
Yeah. I mean, we might,
We might, but whenever I give it to my brother-in-law and my sister-in-law, they won't.
No.
So it actually already looks pretty good. We will probably prime the thing up.
He begged us to prime it up, actually.
He actually messaged me the other day and said, "Man, I told you, boy, but please make sure you get oil to that thing." And I was like, "Oh, we're gonna do that before we do anything."
Yeah.
In fact, I will probably put. Here's the oil. Right here, plugged up. I will probably pull that out and put something in it just to make sure that it has good oil pressure before we ever even start to put this thing in.
Yep.
And I'll pull the valve covers off. We'll get oil in a couple of the lifters, and then I'll roll the motor over and make sure that it all gets on, see how much pressure it's got. Because like I said, the dude seemed like he knew what he was doing, but we don't know him.
No.
So I could say that this motor right here is fresh.
Ready to go.
Nobody would believe it.
We just left it dirty for sleeper look.
No, we threw dirt and oil on it to make it look like that.
Yeah.
But, so anyways, it was worth it. And plus, this guy's going to buy this back from me for half of what I gave for this. So it made sense.
Yeah.
And plus, the guy really wanted it. Whenever I was negotiating for the car, I told him, look, if we pull this thing out and we're not going to do anything with it, I'll bring it back to you. He goes, man, I'll come to Oklahoma City and get it, whatever. So he really wanted it. But at the time, we didn't have time for him to pull the thing out.
Nope.
We really thought we'd get the car home.
Well, we'd already been gone for like 5 days anyways.
We would drive the car around, and that didn't happen, obviously. Yeah. Yeah, we'll put this thing together. Got an old MSD distributor with it. And then here's all the stock rocker stuff. And this is obviously the stock, one of the stock push rods that came out of it. And look at that tiny thing.
It's a 5/16.
Okay, so that's almost 9 inches. I'd say that's 8. Oh, bent little pinky there. That's probably 8 and that's 8.6 ish. Somewhere right around in there. So this is obviously what it came with stock, and is not bent, but I wouldn't imagine that this thing will go any higher than 6,000 RPM. But we are waiting. We did get some headers for it. The guys over at Holley Performance gave us a smoking deal on something that we can't turn down, and we've never done it before. It's going to be the first time we've ever done anything like this, and we're going to put Holley Sniper on this deal, and it's going to be fuel injected. And from what I understand, even a couple of dummies like us can do this.
Perfect.
So from what I understand, it's a hot and a ground, and then it has its own computer system, and it's basically a self-learn. No jets or anything to change in that deal.
It looks like a carburetor, but there's fuel injectors in it.
That's right.
So it's
should
gonna be pretty cool.
It's gonna be a cool little deal. We also got this in today from Southern Kentucky Classics. The same people that we have got things in before for all of our, 67 through 72 is what they specialize in. And since this is going in a 72 K5 Blazer, this is a brand new radiator. I'm guessing that this is the shroud. Let me see. It's a little bit light. But this is probably the radiator, this is probably the shroud, and then it came with like a 8-piece kit to hold it on the bottom with the rubber pieces, hold it on the top with the top pieces, with the whole bracket across the top to hold the radiator. So it's gonna look 100% stock. The only thing that might give us a problem is, I don't know what this, is this shroud gonna handle an 8-blade
It better,
fan?
We're gonna have to do some trimming.
Because look, if one of them
blades.
things gotta go, it ain't gonna be the 8-blade fan. It's gonna be the shroud. Because
8 blades.
We have this 8-blade fan right here.
Count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Dude, there's not. How many is there?
There's definitely 9 blades on that son of a bitch.
There's 9 blades on it.
Man, do we need the 8-blade or the 9-blade?
Is this even more special than the 8-blade?
I don't. Did he screw us here?
Didn't he? He kept that.
That ain't even no 8-blade. Man, throw that thing away.
Man, hang on. You started counting, and I was going, wait a minute. You started with this one. You ended on this one. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Man, we either got a real unicorn here.
We need to cut this video off and you need to call him and see where our 8-blade fan's at.
Whoa. Hey, you told us we had an 8-blade.
Yeah.
And how hard they were
This
to
is
find.
clearly 9.
This is clearly a 9-blade. I'm out of words. I'm speechless.
It's unfathomable.
It's unfathomable that we've been bragging all these days about having this 8-blade.
Yep. And it's 9.
And now we've lied to everybody and told them that we got an 8-blade for this. You know how many people are going to show up and say, man, we heard you had an 8-blade.
Oh, man, I thought you had the 8-blade.
We heard you had an 8-blade. And then we're going to have to tell them, look, man, we was funny stunting. Yeah. We got a 9-blade.
Yeah.
Man, I don't even know what I'm going to do now. That's just disappointment, man. So,
while we contemplate life over the fact that we don't have an 8-blade fan, let's go ahead and get to what this video was actually started for.
I don't even really know.
So we got something in today in the mail. I'm pretty excited about it. I've been waiting for this for a couple weeks.
Hey,
it's a nice little piece, man.
Weight is sign of reliability.
That's right. So, because of you guys and everyone that's clicked the subscribe button and all your shares and likes and comments, we have received our YouTube silver play button for having 100,000 subscribers.
Thank every one of you morons out there that watches us.
Moron
we
love.
Really appreciate it. So, do I get to open this?
Open
Here, maybe you should open
it up.
Maybe you should do it. You're the one that edits all this.
You're the star.
Ain't no stars here.
Now, I'm pretty excited about this. Whenever I was begging y'all, over the last almost a year now,
this is it.
This is what we were waiting for.
I've never seen one. Oh, we got an official letter and everything. Hang on. I don't want my hands to... Do you remember your first subscriber? I don't.
Yeah, I don't either. Who was our first subscriber?
On your thousandths or your thousandths? Chances are you do. Oh, shit. We already messed this deal up.
Damn, man.
Somebody takes this more seriously than we do.
Yeah.
And we know that you'll definitely remember 100,000. Man, we 3-time losers is what we are. We have 3 strikes on here. Your fans may have only found while searching YouTube, learned you through a friend, or maybe showed up as a recommended video. No matter how they came to your channel, fans stayed. I don't have my glasses here, guys, but you know, as long as I get away from it, fans stayed and their numbers increased because of your unique voice and excitement of being a part of growing community that you established.
That's right.
Man, somebody's got some good words.
Yep.
We're thrilled to see you develop the development of your community and are proud to honor your impressive milestone of reaching 100,000 subscribers with the Silver Creator Award. Congratulations. We know that you have many more stories to share with your community, and we know that your fans can't wait for you to engage and amaze them even more with your commitment and your creativity. Like the 8-blade fan.
8 blades.
I know. So keep creating, keep building. We can't wait to see what you'll do next. And we're here to support you along the way. And who knows, when you reach your 1,000,000th subscriber, I feel like we should know our 1,000,000th subscriber.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep track of that.
Okay, well, whenever we get to 1,000,000, we'll bring that guy out here. Well, that wouldn't be fair to all the loyal people from before.
What if he's from like England or something? We gotta fly him across the pond. We literally have morons that watch us.
We'll just edit
globally.
We'll just edit that deal. I never even said it.
Yeah.
When you reach your 1,000,000th subscriber, we may just write you and ask, do you remember your 100,000th subscriber? I wouldn't. I don't remember that now.
No.
So sorry, whoever the moron guy is that happened to be the 100,000th guy.
Sorry, dog.
I don't know. We appreciate it though.
Yeah, thanks, man.
You know, appreciate it. Okay, so this is the behind the plaque now, huh?
Boom.
Oh, man, that's pretty cool. Oh, this comes out.
Oh yeah.
I mean, dude, hey, that is pretty cool. Oh, I thought that was underneath.
Presented to 187 Customs
for passing 100,000 subscribers. YouTube. That's pretty cool, man.
Yep, pretty cool. Hang that up on the wall somewhere.
Yep. Like the little play button.
Yep.
That's pretty sweet, man.
Oh, is this the next one? The gold? We get a gold one for 1,000,000.
Ooh, is 1,000,000 a gold?
Oh, I can buy my own one of these.
Oh, man, you can buy this?
Recognize your team. Share the recognition by allowing your team to purchase a personalized creator award.
Oh, that sucks. You mean we could have just sat on the couch and bought all this without doing all this work?
Man, it would have been a lot easier.
Man, so it turns out we don't need all them morons. We can just buy our own.
Yeah.
I'll take the morons.
I'm gonna go ahead and order me a gold one.
Yeah, I'll take the morons.
Yeah, they're all right.
I'd rather earn it.
They're all right. So, we appreciate it, guys.
Yeah.
I don't know. We're up over 120,000 right now, somewhere around 122,000, I believe. We want to keep growing, so we're going to keep pumping out the content. I know it's been a little slow this week. The weather was crappy to begin with. Plus, we were trying to figure out.
Blew the car up.
Man, that's tough to take in right there.
So we can. We'll sit down at some point and explain to everybody all the mess that we found inside that motor.
We'll have to go over to Gerald's and his nice clean engine room. We can kind of sit and show them what we're fixing on the new parts that's coming in.
Well, come to find out, some of the parts that we had in that engine were not designed to make 3,700 RPM.
Who'd have thunk it?
At least not that many passes in a row.
10 was probably the limit.
Yeah. Yeah, because if I wouldn't have shook the car and let off the pass before, it could have done it that pass.
Yeah.
So, but we have talked to the rod manufacturer, we have talked to the piston manufacturer, and hopefully we have everything sorted out now.
It sounds like they have a pretty good plan of attack to get us back racing again real soon with some better parts. Gerald's already got the block fixed, right?
Yes.
Like he's welded the hole shut. The cam ended up being fine. We were worried about that. The crank is trashed, but it can be fixed.
As long as it isn't twisted,
right.
It can be fixed. And then, since we are building a spare, and we have to make all these same changes to the spare that we're making to this one, we went ahead and sleeved the whole block. Instead of putting in 2 sleeves that were clearly broken, one of them had the hole all the way through it, we went ahead and sleeved the whole block so that the pistons that we order, we can get 20 of them instead of 1 set, we can get 2 sets and run the same thing in both cars. So the rods will be the same. So we're going to get 2 sets of rods, 2 sets of pistons, all the bent valves that were in the heads. We're going to get more valves, enough for both engines. and put everything all back together better.
And cross our fingers.
Yes. And then at 10 passes, go whew, and just kind of wonder for a little bit if it's on its way out.
Yeah.
Ugh. Because once that happens, there's nothing you can do.
No.
It's coming apart, and it's taking some shit with it.
Some shit is right, man. I still can't get over that hole that wrist pin made in the side of the block.
Yes.
So that's I guess that's it. We're trying to get loaded up here so we can leave. Like I said, we got some stuff to do with Farm Trucking Asian today. Unfortunately, we won't be able to show that to you guys because it is for
Their show.
For their show. But gonna be cool. You'll enjoy watching it when it's on TV. We do have a lot of stuff coming at you. We've got several videos that are halfway finished. We'll be able to complete a couple of them this weekend, like the Murder Nova getting wired and then going to test it.
Yeah, hopefully that's the plan. While I was over, I just left Fireballs. I was over talking with Ryan because we really thought it was a great idea to leave our trailer in Georgia.
It was an amazing idea.
It was an amazing idea until we decided when we pick it up, we're going to go test.
Yeah.
And then you start looking around the shop and you realize I got the wheelie bars here, I got the trunk lid here, I got the hood here, I got the doors here, and all I have is the bed of this truck that this motor is about to fill up.
Yeah.
So Ryan is going to be testing, and so hopefully we're going to go get the car, we're going to meet him where he's testing, and then we can test.
Boom.
That's the plan. Steve Petty will be there.
Which is going to be awesome because Sean's going to get yelled at again. Especially in that car.
Steve. No, I'm gonna have to explain everything to Steve real well. I'm gonna go, look, we don't need to go that fast in this car.
Yeah.
Stop trying to run 4.0s. I don't even care if we run 14s. We need some good, solid 420 passes. And I don't think we'll need any more than that. And if we do, then we brought the wrong car.
We'll just reach deeper.
If we do, we brought the wrong car.
Yeah.
I don't even know. I'm pretty positive it'll run 420s pretty easy at under 40 pounds of boost, but I am a little bit worried about the stator. It might be just a little bit loose. We try to, with the OG car, we try to make the stator really loose for the street. But if you put, there's a number. I haven't hit it with that car yet, but I believe I've hit it on the street a couple of times. I don't know for sure. We'll know once we get to the track, but at a certain boost level or power level, we're gonna blow through that converter. And so let's just say our level's 35, because that's where I really think it is. Anything more than 35 and the car ain't gonna go no faster. It's just gonna run more RPM, and it's gonna have more slip, and it's gonna create more heat in the converter and more heat in the transmission. So now that we have the new Rossler that we just put in it, that we told you guys about, it's got all the dumps on it. We should be able to put a tighter stator in it and then use the dumps for the street stuff to make it looser, make it appear looser. So I don't know really what we're gonna do, but I still do believe that the thing will run 20s the way it is at.
I mean, we went 20s last year at Lapeer. We went at 27.
We did? With
on
that
big
car?
tires, yep. We sure did.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna run that easy then.
Oh yeah.
We ran 20s?
Yeah, 27 or 28.
It's amazing what you think is fast versus what fast
For sure,
is relative.
for sure.
We say this all the time, guys, because, man, it's been a long time since I've been on a winning streak. And I don't want to start crying. I don't want to, tear up. But it's been a while since we've been on a winning streak. And I'm not even real sure where I was going with it. Now,
Okay.
now I'm worried about fucking crying.
Oh.
We haven't been on a winning streak in a while, and we get that. But we don't need to be stupid with the OG. It doesn't have to go any faster. We say it all the time. This is where I was going. We say it all the time. Winning is relative. I have a lot of fans, and I love all you guys. And I haven't been on a winning streak in a long time. And all you guys still have my back. And even the haters that come on there and say, you fucking suck, man. You used to win.
Yeah. Yeah.
I go, yeah, he's right.
Yeah, show you right, dog.
Show you right. Yep. But we are, in my opinion, coming up. We're getting better every time we take the car out. Basically, when you lose a big part of your program, like a tuner, you basically either get another one or you start from scratch, you know? And so the last year and a half, we've been starting from scratch and we're getting better. We've won quite a few races this year. And we broke the OG back out and we went back to winning with it, you know, which I'm very, very proud of.
For sure.
But we say winning is relative a lot, and just like speed is relative, fast is a relative term to the next guy that might think you're fast is slow. So we get out of the new car, and then I think to myself, man, all I really want to run is 420s with the OG. We should be able to do that. That's not very fast.
Yeah.
When in reality, that is fucking fast, man.
Yeah.
I don't care what anybody says. 420s are fast.
Yes.
And if we are preparing to run 420s on the street, that's fast.
Yes.
So,
I mean, okay, just to put it into perspective, when this show started, when a lot of you guys found out who Sean was, you know, that may not have known him from the Big Wheelie on YouTube, you know, 10, 12 years ago, when this show started, the car was running, it probably went 5.0s, was the quickest pass it ever made on the street, and that was against Daddy Dave over at B&R.
On the street, yes. It had been 470s.
It had been 470s, but we went 5.0s-ish on the street against Daddy Dave in the last list race ever. Real list on the streets over at B&R. But and now, you know, there's rumors of guys going 14s on the street. You know, I don't know that I believe it, but I know there's been people go 420s.
No doubt, no doubt. I think that we've been pretty close to 420s before,
Yes.
if not have with the new car.
With the new car, yes.
Whenever it makes
when
a
you
good,
were
straight,
when you won
solid
that
pass.
Cash Days a couple years ago in the new car, it went some high 420s that night.
I believe it did. And plus, man, from so much racing on that road, it got good.
Oh,
You know, and
No
we were
doubt.
able to let the thing eat. But with that being said, I don't believe with the OG that we need any tune-ups any faster. There's no sense in taking that thing out and pushing it and trying to get a fast number at the track. Everybody wants a fast number. Like I said, fast is relative. Until it runs 370s,
yeah.
I've been faster anyways.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna compare the new car to the old car because they both, in my opinion, at this point have their place. And 420s is gonna get it done on the street. And I'm not even gonna sit here and tell you that we will actually run 420s on the street. I'm gonna sit here and tell you I don't need a tune-up that goes faster than 420s for the street.
If we do run 420s on the street, though, I'm posting that draggy
No,
slip.
hey, if we do, we're gonna let y'all guys know.
Yep.
But with the OG being heavier like it is, we honestly really don't know what it weighs because the wiring guy's not done with it. We don't know, but hopefully this week we'll know and we'll let you guys know what it weighs. But fast is relative, and we want to go fast on the street, which is not fast at a track compared to what we have been going.
Yep.
So, but we love the OG, and there's still a place for an OG in this deal, and we've already kind of proved it, but we're going to try to prove it more. We're about to start the OKC show, and from what I understand, I'm going to have to be in the top 5 again.
Yeah.
So, and if I'm not, I don't really know what's going to happen with America's List.
That'll be
So,
interesting to see how it plays
will.
out.
So all of the stuff that you're seeing on TV right now with how tense everybody is and how hard we're trying to make that list,
It was real.
it's real. You know,
100%
and I'm
real.
about to have to go through it again. I have to win. Have to.
Yep.
I'm not going to be cool sitting at home.
No.
So,
Nope. Even less cool than sitting in Nebraska. And that was pretty uncool.
yes. So I'm going to load this deal up. Like he said, Farm Trucking Agent's coming over, but my son has a baseball game, so first things first, I'll be at my son's baseball game while Phantom runs the dyno for him.
Yep. So that's going to do it for this one. Again, thanks everyone that made this happen. 100,000 subscribers. It's our silver play button from YouTube. Now we're going to work on that million. So keep on sharing, keep on clicking subscribe, click the like, give us a comment, you know, whether it's to tell us that you love us or that we suck or
Also,
whatever.
9.
And explain to us why we have a 9-blade fan.
might even be more of a unicorn than 8.
Yep. So we're going to need clarification. Whoever can clarify that first, we'll appreciate it. So
Yeah, because everybody's going to go, what? Ain't nothing special about that. I've thrown away 1 million of them.
yeah.
So,
Yep. So until next time, we'll see you guys later.